welcome aboard. Just wanted to apologize to anyone from trying to get a hold of me to join a couple different groups. People want to do some live chats. I really don't have much time because I've been working a lot and I had to get back to my home here in Upper Lawrencetown. I had to pop into my other place here, and I'm in Upper Lawrencetown right now. Behind me is my billiard room bar in my house here, and I'm just had to rush back because I was doing some work around the house and stuff like that, so I didn't get a chance to connect with you. I'm sorry about that for all the people that wanted me to join their group chat. A bunch of friends. I just kind of rushed, but I wanted to go over a few things today. I did my after I finished work early today because there was nothing out there. Business is pretty slow with the COVID and all. Everything is pretty slow. There's not much business out there. Um, basically, um, that's weird. Okay. Hope you can still hear me fine. There you go. Okay, what I did is I actually went to No Thrills on my way home. I stopped in No Thrills grocery store, and I'm going to tell you what I bought at No Thrills. There's some good deals in there. They had some. I missed out on the deal last week. They had pasta, Primo brand pasta sauce, and the Primo brand pasta sauce was 79 cents. Now it's $1.27. So I didn't buy that, but I bought some Hawkins cheesies. They're the kind of cheesies, the ones that are use real cheese. They're really good ones. They're a little expensive, like $2.27 or $2.97, like $3, but they're worth it because they're better than buying the no-name ones. The no-name ones were $1.79, but the last time I bought the no-name ones, they didn't taste very good. It wasn't very pleasing. I bought some Minute Rice little mini cups that you put in the microwave. They were on sale. I got some jasmine rice. And I bought some cherry sauce to go with that because I put cherry sauce on the jasmine rice. It's really good. You should try it sometime. It's a good match. I tried it one time. I used to do it with regular instant rice. I also bought some brown rice, instant rice. Bought some a box of that. So that would do me for a while. I bought 3 cans of fruit cocktail. I make 2 meals of each of those. What I also bought is I bought some mixed fruit canned, mixed fruit. And what else? Here's a sack. Um, I bought a package of plastic bags for my garbage. A couple garbage bags I bought today. Little ones I use for little kitchen catchers. What else I bought today on my list was I bought, I told you about the whole grain rice. I bought some, I have mayonnaise in my fridge, but mayonnaise was down to about the last 3 quarters was down. It was down to the last 3 quarters of it, and expires in September. And so I bought some mayonnaise was on sale for $2, regular about $3. So I saved money there. I bought light mayonnaise. I bought the no-name brand before I bought Hellman's, and I bought Kraft. But I find the no-name is just as good and when it comes to lemonade, the mayonnaise. I also bought some cinnamon. Cinnamon. Last time I bought cinnamon was on sale for $2, but now the price has gone up to $6.49. So I bought a big tin of cinnamon. And then I bought, let me see, I bought yogurt. They had yogurt on sale. I had it's raspberry and cream yogurt, and it was on sale. It was regular $2.79. It was on sale half price, so I got it for $1.49. Then I bought some ginger root. I bought half a 350 grams, so a quarter of a kilo of ginger root because I go through ginger root every day for breakfast. I mix it with my smoothies. I was going to buy some bananas, but I realized I had 4 bananas left, so I'm good. I got 2 packages of Snyder's sliced bologna. I like Snyder's in their packs of these $3 packs. So I put one in the freezer and I can eat one to make sandwiches with, which I made a sandwich night. So I had for supper. I had a sandwich, and I also had the macaroni salad that I bought that were on sale for $1 each. The macaroni salad. I had that for supper along with my bologna sandwich. And I had a block of cheese was on sale too, so I bought a block of cheddar cheese, old cheddar. I like the old, extra old, really I like. But if I can get old, it's on sale, no name, I'll buy it. And that's my order. My order today was $41.18. It came to. I can show you right there. I won't show up because of the effects there. But it comes to a total of $41.18. That's what I spent on groceries today. And every day I get my groceries. Every couple of days I wait. You try to get about twice a week. I go. Unless it's something I need, like for an emergency, or if it's something for breakfast, like fresh fruit or something, then I have to get that about every 2-3 days. So I'm gonna keep you posted. As I buy groceries, I'm gonna put my grocery list up here and let you see what I'm getting for groceries. I'm gonna I just want to keep in touch with you folks. And once COVID's over, you guys can come over. A few of my friends here and play at the pool table we got here. It's in my pool room downstairs in the basement. That's where I'm at right now, in the basement of the house in Lawrencetown. And this is my pool behind me, my pool table, and my little bar, and even a dartboard. So I can entertain a few folks. And you see, I got a big, not a big screen TV, but an LED screen. It's not too bad of a size. It's about a 40-inch screen back there. It looks a little smaller because back there. And so basically, it's really calm tonight too. You can see I got the window open, but there's just no wind here. Plus the way it's situated in my rec room here, the way since I'm at a lower level in the basement here, it's the wind doesn't really blow too much. It's kind of sheltered by the house because I have the garden out there in the stone wall, and that keeps the wind down. So even I find even in the winter sometimes I'll crack the window open a bit because down here in the basement it gets by my pool there, it gets kind of hot even in the winter sometimes because the furnace is just on the other side there by the bar. If you see the bar here on my bar there with my chairs and just behind the bar there's where the furnace is, the furnace room. I have a wood furnace and the coal coal no, a wood furnace and the oil furnace there. And we have backup as well as electricity backup if we need it. We're going to put a heat pump in soon in this house. But you can see that's what's going on there. So basically, if you have any questions, concerns, let me know. I put up the new video up there. It's going to also be on Nova Scotia television. It's also going to be, it's already on here now. It's on YouTube. And it's the adventure I went on yesterday. I drove from my home to the gold mine. It's the only open pit gold mine in Nova Scotia that's operating right now. And it's owned by an Australian company, but they call it Canada Gold, but it's actually an Australian company. And I showed you a few photographs of the open pit mine. And they got a big detour out there. It's easy to get lost, but no matter which way you go out there, the main highway used to go right down, but the mine is in the middle where the big highway used to be. They used to go right through the moose land. And it's a paved highway, but then you go by the game sanctuary, and it's all dirt roads in through there. And I didn't really feel that daring to take all the roads. I went through a few bits. I went around the mine a couple places. I didn't enter the actual property because it's private property, but I got to get some good pictures there. And I actually seen rocks around there. You could even see from the top of the mine, the road. You could see bits of gold. You could see like rocks actually with gold, and you could see it. So that's why it's probably really protected. But it's in the middle of nowhere. It's the middle of Nova Scotia. So, but a lot of the problems with it is they totally diverted a river that used to run through there, and I think it's they actually redirected part of the Moose River, which is the place is named after Moose River, Nova Scotia, and the river's been diverted and moved so they can get at the gold where there used to be an actual shaft gold, but they've recently, I think they opened it in 2017. To now they've been getting a lot of gold out of it. They're supposed to be like 400 and some thousand kilos, or equivalent to, I think, no, probably so like $400 to $500,000 worth of more gold in the ground. But it's an awful way to get it to have an open pit mine and destroy all the environment around. But our government of the day and the government today still helps it because they're getting money for it, and they actually sold a provincial park. So there's real no provincial park no more. Used to have a provincial park you could actually go to, but now it's just an open pit mine, and the provincial park is gone. They sold the land. And the other problem I have trouble with, the noise from it is also close to the game sanctuary. And it shouldn't be that close to the game sanctuary. They're coming with other options, but I guess they don't really care about the environment. They're going to have an open pit mine like that. But that's for environmentalists and people who live in the area to complain about. But I guess that's because those sparsely populated out there, they got away with it too because nobody lives out there. So no environments to complain. But I'm like a person that believes my community is my entire province, my entire country, my entire world is my community. So if they're just doing something halfway around the world, it's still my world, a place where I live. So we should all work together to help protect the environment. Whether it's battery acid being dropped into lakes in India, and our electronics being actually buried in pits in China, and so many things we see. There's so many things that they've exposed where we think we're doing good for the environment, and we find out that they're just not really recycling our electronics. They're just putting them in a big pit in China and in India, and just later on they come back to haunt the environment, but they don't care. So I think we should be looking at fighting on once this COVID's over. We should still get together on it. But that's my little bit of a rant there on that, and I think that we are all citizens of the world, and we have to realize you can't just poison the water and halfway around the world and expect it not to have repercussions somewhere and affect human beings. We're all humans, so we have to have respect. I mean, well, most people are humans. Some may be aliens. I don't know. That's a debate to think about. Or if you're a different intelligence, that's your thing. But I believe in world peace and shutting down these supposedly fake environmental programs that they're actually destroying the world. They should bring more attention to that. I hope people do, and people come forward and more and show stuff that's we've been lied to, especially like our bottle recycling program. We thought we were recycling our water bottles, and they're actually being recycled to be put into these big square blocks of concrete, and they pour the bottles on it, and they put concrete over, make it like basically a concrete block, and they're building condos and kicking people out of slums and building these condos on top of our blocks of bottled water and the water bottles, and that's going on. You can look that up on the internet and find out it's true, and that's what they've been doing, stuff like that. It's not just happening in India; it's happening all around other slums in the world. There's probably in South America, other things like that you see, and there was a really good documentary on that before. But I'm just gonna basically show you my grocery list today and talk about a few things. Check out my new video. I had one from last week too. I went with my friend there, Wendy. We went around to the beach and stuff like that. So just take a look at the video, and like I say, I get a lot of people who give me a little bit of flack saying, you're supposed to stay in your own community. Well, my own community is my community. We are an HRM. I haven't left the borders of the HRM. I've gone to. There's no parks in my backyard here, literally that I can spend a good adventure on. I mean, there's some nice parks here, Albert Lake and stuff like that. I've been around there, and the one down here in Lawrencetown. But I mean, if I have an address here in Dartmouth, I have another address in Lawrencetown, and another address that's my uncle's place in Mooseland, then I should be allowed to commute to at least my three locations where I consider my home. Even with the lockdown, I'm staying within the HRM limits, and I'm staying within the community there. I haven't contacted anyone. I don't talk to anyone. I stay in my car. I get my groceries and I go from point A to point B, and that's what I do, and that's what I think we all should do. But it doesn't mean literally staying within 4 blocks of your house. That's confinement. But if you have to walk to the park or the store, or something, that there should be a certain amount of discretion, but people shouldn't be giving me a hard time if I decide to take a drive down to the park. A few kilometers from my home, that to get outside and see the nature. I shouldn't be chastised or crucified for that, but there are some people out there who don't like that, and I do apologize, and I'm sorry for them if I offended you. But the Dr. String and the Premier said that we should get out and enjoy the beautiful days that are out there, and get to see the sun, and do it in a safe distance, social distancing, follow protocols, don't avoid contact with other people as much as possible, and get out and see the environment. If you live, say you live in Fairview, there's nothing wrong with you taking a small drive or taking the bus and down and just going a couple kilometers away to a park, or going to the Fairview Common if you're on the bottom of Main Avenue. There's no, or Rufus Avenue, wherever. If you're over there, if you're same thing, if you're in north in Dartmouth, there's nothing wrong with taking a bus or taking a drive. A cab would be nice because it would help us out as cab drivers. But there's nothing wrong as long as you're not I think I'm leery about the bus even myself, but if you can get your own car and just drive a few kilometers, not saying drive out to Truro or drive to the Keeper in Highlands Park, but just within the HRM, you should use a little discretion, but you should also be allowed to breathe and not be, like I say, if they say your community 4 blocks from your house, that doesn't really that's not living. That's being confined, as I said before. So that's my little bit for today. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, feel free to let me know. And once this COVID crap's over, we're going to start doing some more traveling outside of our HRM, outside of our community, and outside of our municipality. But as long as the order's in effect and we're told to stay in our municipality, I'm staying in the municipality. And I don't encourage anyone to go outside your municipality unless you have to. And like I say, if you have, there's certain allowances. I mean, if you have a cottage somewhere and you're going to spend time, you're not going to go out there every second day. If you're going to spend a week or two at your cottage, and it's outside HRM, you got home address is HRM, but your cottage is in, let's say, Wolfville. Well, if you agree to stay within your confines of that area, within the Wolfville and Apples Valley area, whatever, I think that's Kings County or whatever county your cottage is, but as long as you're not commuting back and forth. I mean, for work it's a different thing, but that's still things like that. But I don't think the government wants us all to stay within 4 blocks and never go outside your home complex or stay in your own yard for weeks on end. No, that's just the way I see it and interpret the law, the legislation. They just don't want people running out to Highland Park or crowds of people going out to the Guzzle or up to anything like that. But stay safe, and please, like I say, obey the health orders. But don't self confine yourself to your own room or your own yard or 4 blocks from your house. Come on, there's got to be a little bit of leeway. Give yourself a little bit of a breathing room, literally breathing fresh air. Even though there's probably air fresh around your home, I don't know. Down here in Lawrencetown, it's nice, beautiful. We get sea breeze down here. Um, off the Lawrencetown beach. Um, but I got to punch out because I got things to do. I got to get to bed. It's getting late here, and so thanks a lot for tuning in. And I really appreciate you out there. And remember, God loves His children. God or whatever gods or goddesses you believe in love you, and we're gonna get through this together. This is not going to be our final uh, stake of the world. We're not going to live forever as mole people or people under the stairs or whatever. Things are going to get better. We're going to get our lives back. We will be able to travel. Already Europe's opening up to the United States, and I think there's announcements that the Canadians, as long as they're vaccinated, they can go around the world. And as soon as more people get vaccinated, we're getting more and more of a normalcy, a new normal. But I know we're not going to be in the same situation. God's not going to allow that to happen for too long. He's going to intervene, and He's already intervened. He's helped the scientists. He's blessed them. He's made them come up with cures and stuff like that. So when people say, "Well, God's not doing a thing for us," actually, if you're breathing now, you can breathe the air. You don't have Ebola. This virus isn't some hemorrhagic fever, or you're getting boils all over your body. Uh, God is still there, and He's helping the scientists, and He's putting the inspiration, He's putting the formulas in there. It's His hand at work, and we just have to learn how once in a while what happens is humans. The problem is people get too thinking that they're the center of the universe when God is the center of the universe, and that's why things like this happen. People say, "Why do bad things happen like this?" It's also to help discipline us. When your child does something wrong, then they're disciplined. You don't want to, they say, was it? Um, Spare the rod and spoil the child. Well, it's kind of the same thing happens to the human race. We start thinking that we're the center of the universe when we're not. God is the center of the universe, and sometimes He has to discipline people, crack that whip. Even though the whip may hurt the horse for that moment instant, it's going to get the horse to move and obey. So stay safe, take care, and we'll talk to you all later.